welcome to my YouTube channel, Tech Creator. So this is just a filter, so don't mind it. It will just go in some seconds, maybe. In the previous video, I said that I will be recording out while walking on road for office. I will be recording, but I tried actually, and it didn't work. So that's why I'm recording again at home. So the topic for today is 10,000 hour rule. So first of all, I will tell you what is 10,000 hour rule if you don't know. So the 10,000 hour rule states that the rule says to become world class at anything, you have to put in 10,000 hours of practice. So, first of all, let me just remove this filter. I think now it is better. So, actually, I have created some points. I have written some points while I was reading an article. The alternatives of this rule you might have heard is you need 10,000 hours of practice to become an expert. Then it got changed while passing through one person to another. It got changed to you need 10,000 hours to be good at something, and then while passing it from that person to other, it got changed to you need 10,000 hours to learn a new skill. That is how the information gets transferred from one person to another, and this is how people like add something in that rule. Also, while passing the information, they don't exactly use those words, they use the word which they remember while transferring the knowledge. So the actual words were something different, but while transferring knowledge from one person to second, second to third, third to fourth, that is how it came. So is that really true that you need 10,000 hours to learn a new skill? Actually not. You only need 20 hours to learn a new skill and become decent at it. So what is the meaning of decent in this case? So you can read his book, and he says he actually did learn coding in 20 hours, and he also learned to play ukulele in 20 hours. So ukulele is like a small guitar. So he learned to play that in 20 hours. He learned to code software in 20 hours, and which he is currently using to run his business. So, like, that is significant growth from not knowing anything to creating a software and using it in the real world. That is what everyone wants, right? At the start, at least, I'm not saying that it would be that efficient, it will be the best software. It's not like that, but at least he has created something which is working. So that is at the start we all want while learning new skills. So you only need 20 hours to learn a new skill. That is what the author says. So the name of author can see. Actually, I will put all the screen recordings up here so you can see his name, his photo, and his book. Why we are talking about this is because while we are student, while we are working professionals, we want or we need to learn some new skills. We want to explore some new areas. We want to know how much time we should devote it to, learn actually something significant or see some changes. So that is what this rule is useful for. So you need only 20 hours to be a decent at that skill. For example, you want to learn to code, you need 20 hours. For example, you want to play guitar, you need 20 hours of practice to become decent. I'm not saying you will become world champion or something, world class programmer, world class guitar playlist, but yeah, you will become decent. So means you will work for 9 to 5 for 5 years to accumulate 10,000 hours of learning, and like 5 years is too much to learn a new skill. That is not what we want actually, right? So now you need only 20 hours to learn a new skill and become decent at it. But how will you divide these 20 hours? Will you grind one day, sit for 20 hours straight and see whether you learned the coding or not? For example, if we are talking about coders, programmers, so you won't sit, you should not sit actually for 20 hours straight and just learn to code, learn to code, learn to code. That is not how it works. There are four steps which you need to follow to help this rule learn you new skills. So the first point is deconstruct the skill. So deconstruct the skill means our skill, for example, programming. If you want to learn, for example, web development. So in web development, it consists of some small sub skills, like you will first of all learn HTML, CSS, then JavaScript, and with that you will be pretty much be a good web developer. But along with that, if you want to become a full stack, then you will have to learn React, you will have to learn you will have to learn Node, and you will have to learn MongoDB and Express. So these are some of the sub skills which you will need to learn to become a web developer. Okay, so you will first of all need to deconstruct these skills. First of all, you will learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, for example. Let's say in first 10 hours, HTML, CSS is pretty easy. You can, I think, surely you can learn in 10 hours, and I mean decent amount of, and JavaScript also. And after that, the next 10 hours will be for React and Node.js. So that will also be done in 10 hours. So yeah, that means yes, surely you can learn web development in 20 hours. That is how you should deconstruct your skill. For example, you want to learn digital marketing. So in digital marketing, they have Facebook ad campaign, they have email marketing, and Google ad campaign. So yeah, surely digital marketing is also build up of some small sub skills. So you can break those sub skills and see which one are the most profitable one, which one will help you achieve your goal faster, and that is how you should choose which sub skill to learn first and invest your time into it from the 20 hours. So the next point is learn enough to self-correct. So you don't have to learn everything in the at the start. You will have to just learn just enough to self-correct. That means when you write something, for example, when you write a code, you should be able to see and think that, oh, I think that might be wrong. Oh, the error is coming, might be coming in this line. This can be better, something like that. So you should be able to point out to the mistakes you have made. That is what you need actually to learn a new skill. So the best way to learn is from your mistake. So when you will find your mistake, you will correct it and you will learn. That is how it works. And the next point is get rid of distractions. Yes, that is the universal rule. Whenever you are trying to learn anything, just get rid of all the distractions, keep your mobile phone aside, and keep your options very limited so that your mind doesn't have so many options to like go to. For example, you can use mobile, you can turn on another browser and surf YouTube, or in here you can do actually. So brain actually likes the distraction, so we should provide it as less option as possible so that our brain enjoys the work and not the distractions. So always limit the options for the brain whenever you are working, or get rid of all the distractions while you are learning. And the fourth point is overcome initial frustration barrier. Oh yes, that is the main point which you need to understand in this rule is while you are learning, that is for, I think this is applicable for everything. While you are learning, you will always get the feeling that, oh, whenever you will get like stuck with one barrier, you will see, oh, I'm not very good at this, or this is not for me. I think I have made a mistake choosing this. But believe me, you will have to put out 20 hours. Just think that, okay, after 20 hours I will leave it, but currently I am in on my fifth hour or sixth hour, 10th hour. Let's go to till 20 hour and see. So just get rid of that frustration. Just learn, think that, okay, I am beginner, I don't know anything. So this is because of that I am getting this error, or I am getting this barrier and not able to solve this problem. But after 20 hours, I will be able to solve this problem. Let's see. So that is how you should approach any problem. And the next thing is okay, so this is cat. Cat तो नाम उसका नाम रख देता हूँ कुछ. What is your name, cat? Can you answer it? Do you have chat GPT enabled, cat? Okay, okay, that's it, that's it. People might be thinking, what is this guy doing? Currently, he was talking about 10,000 hour rule, and now he is distracting us. So, okay, keep this aside. Uh, Let me remove this. This is funny. So the fifth point is space out your learning sessions. So in the before this, we talked about how will you space out your 20 hours. Will you learn 20 hours straight? No, that is not how you should do. You should always try to expand or spread out these hours. These are 20 hours into, for example, 45 minutes a day. So it will take you around 1 month to learn any new skill, but don't try to like just do 5 hours one day, 5 hours 2 day, 5 hours, and in within 4 days you will be able to complete the skill. So this is not how it works. You need to give your brain some time to rewire itself to make the connections कि अच्छा कल ये किया था, परसों वो किया था, 10 दिन पहले वो किया था. So that is how brain learns, by rewiring itself and making connections to previous days. So don't just learn in 4 5 days. Try to expand it to a month. Always practice 45 to 1 hour maximum in a day with your new skill. For example, you want to learn coding, do it 1 hour a day. You want to learn digital marketing, do it 1 hour, 45 minutes a day. Or you want to play guitar, do it for like 45 minutes a day. That is how you will learn. That is how brain works to learn any new skill. The process of repetition should be more and more. You should repeat yourself, your skills more and more, so that your brain always rewires up. So these are some of the points which I wrote here. Yeah, that is how you can learn any new skill in 20 hours. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, do share, comment and subscribe. Comment if you like the video, that yeah, you learned something new after coming back after 1 month. And tell me in the comments what did you learn after 1 month. Okay, don't just comment, oh I learned this. Come back after 1 month and then comment, oh I use this rule and that is how I learned this new skill. This will also help verify this thing, you can say, although this is verified I think, but let's verify it ourselves.